Hello and welcome back on House News, and in this episode we'll present you the latest information coming from the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia. And now let's see the headlines for today. Vice Chair of BKSAP of the House has initiated the Indonesia-Africa Parliamentary Partnership Forum as a commitment to strengthening the relations between Indonesian and African parliaments. The Indonesia-Hungary Parliamentary Group met with the Hungarian ambassador to discuss strengthening bilateral relations, exploring collaboration and inviting investment in Nusantara, especially for clean water facilities. With a shared vision for sustainable News 3. With a shared vision for a sustainable future, the Indonesia-Norway Parliamentary Friendship Group hopes to expand cooperation on sustainable development practices. As Indonesia entered the second quarter of 2024, concerns intensified over the weakening rupiah as the US dollar exchange rate surged, climbing rapidly towards 16,000 rupiah. Starting June 1st, 2025, News 7. Starting June 1st, 2025, Indonesian driver's license will officially be valid in several Southeast Asian countries. BKSAP of the House hopes to boost cooperation with African countries by initiating the Indonesia-Africa Parliamentary Partnership. This group aims to bring Indonesian and African parliaments together, strengthening ties between the two regions. The Indonesia-Africa Parliamentary Partnership is expected to bridge Indonesia's interest in African countries and also to be a platform to promote Indonesia on the African continent. Vice Chairperson of BKSAP of the House, Putu Supatma, emphasized Indonesia should take advantage of the opportunity to collaborate with African countries. He highlighted Africa's large geographical size and abundant natural resources offer promising opportunities for productive partnerships. The Indonesia-Africa Parliamentary Partnership is a commitment of the House to strengthening bilateral relations that have been ongoing over many years with several African countries. This forum builds upon historical ties established through forums such as the Asian African Conference and the Non-Aligned Movement.
Di sana memang ada 54 negara Afrika. Tentunya kita ingin mengengage lebih maksimal lagi antar parlemen, hubungan parlemen Indonesia dengan parlemen negara-negara Afrika. Karena kita ketahui potensi negara Afrika ini begitu besar, dari mungkin mineral kekayaan alamnya. Yang kedua, potensi jumlah penduduknya. Yang ketiga, luas wilayahnya untuk kita bisa masuk secara investasi. Kita sudah menjadi negara G20, tentu melalui parlemen kita jembatani kepentingan Indonesia agar masuk ke negara-negara Afrika ini. Mungkin kita bisa berinvestasi dalam mengelola mineral mereka atau potensi oil dan gas yang mereka miliki. Yang kedua, kita bisa memasukkan produk-produk kita ke negara-negara Afrika karena mereka ketahanan pangannya kan terganggu karena banyak negara juga mengalami kekeringan.
Through the forum, BKSAP of the House hopes to see an improvement in Indonesia's relations with African countries in the economic sector and mutual support in various international forums. Hendra Sunandar, TVR Parlemen, report. Indonesia-Hungary Parliamentary Friendship Group recently received a courtesy visit from the Hungarian ambassador to Indonesia. The discussion focused on strengthening bilateral relations and exploring areas of potential collaboration between the two countries. The chairperson of the Indonesia-Hungary Parliamentary Friendship Group, Amir Uskara, expressed his appreciation for the long-standing history of cooperation between Hungary and Indonesia, which has been established for 69 years. Amir Uskara mentioned Indonesia and Hungary have established cooperation through agreements in various sectors, including education, halal products, infrastructure, and tourism. Furthermore, Amir highlighted increased collaboration between Indonesia and Hungary as a possible solution to answer global challenges such as the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and climate change impact on food security. He then invited Hungary to invest in the new capital city Nusantara, especially concerning clean water supply facilities.
Negara Hungaria itu punya kemampuan yang cukup tinggi di bidang air bersih, water treatment, dan saya juga meminta tadi itu secara khusus kalau bisa bagaimana Hungaria masuk di situ untuk bisa mengolah atau mengelola air bersih yang akan menjadi kebutuhan di IKN yang tentu dalam jumlah yang sangat besar. Saya kira sampai saat ini sudah oke, cuma kan saya kira karena itu sebuah kota yang akan berkembang ya. akan berkembang tentu bukan cuma yang ada saat ini, kita harus menghitung sekitar 10-20 tahun ke depan kebutuhan air bersih yang ada di IKN itu.
Additionally, Amir Uskara believes parliamentary diplomacy plays a strategic role in fostering cooperation in various fields, including promoting democracy, human rights, peace, and world security. TVR Parliament Team report. Indonesia-Norway Parliamentary Friendship Group promotes policies and initiatives supporting sustainable development on a national and global level. The collaboration reflects shared commitment to building a more sustainable future for both countries. The chairperson of the Indonesia-Norway Parliamentary Friendship Group, Lydia Hanifa Amalia, mentions sustainable development demands the committed efforts of both the government and other stakeholders. Moreover, Lydia adds sustainable development is an ongoing journey with the main point on eliminating extreme hunger and ensuring universal access to quality education.
Sebenarnya kan ketika kemudian pemerintah Indonesia sudah menyepakati kita akan mengembangkan sustainable development, maka ini menjadi bagian yang sangat penting untuk kemudian semua hal yang berkaitan dengan perangkat itu kita kembangkan. Memang kita bertahap ya dalam proses tersebut. Bagaimana kemudian kita bisa memastikan bahwa semua anak-anak di Indonesia mendapatkan pendidikan yang baik, tidak ada kelaparan ekstrim dan lain sebagainya. Itu kan satu proses yang dilakukan. Secara umum arahnya sudah diketahui, tinggal bagaimana kemudian implementasi. Kita harus mengakui bahwa belum terlalu keras usaha kita untuk mencapai target-target yang diharapkan dalam Sustainable Development Goals. Jadi memang kita masih punya banyak PR, tapi kalau punya PR nggak pernah dikerjakan, nggak akan selesai. Karenanya PR-nya harus dikerjakan oleh semua.
Indonesia-Norway bilateral relations have been established for 74 years. This friendship is very important in facing the complex challenges of the world, from climate crisis, geopolitical tensions, to the economy. Helmi Darmawan and Shamsul, TVR Parlemen, report. When we return, we'll bring you more updates on the economic sector, so stay tuned on House News. Commission 11 of the House concerns Bank Indonesia's management of the rupiah exchange rate. They question the potential for inaccuracies in the studies and policies employed by Bank Indonesia, impacting the efforts to stabilize the currency. Member of Commission 11 of the House, Ahmad Najib, emphasized Bank Indonesia should formulate policies with long-term sustainability and a wide range influence on the financial landscape. To stabilize the rupiah and achieve the exchange rate target set in the 2024 state budget, the government and Bank Indonesia must implement innovative solutions. This requires a collaborative effort that address the pressures on the currency.
Kita harus segera mencari alternatif agar kemudian tekanan itu tidak terlalu banyak imbasnya kepada domestik kita. Salah satunya dengan selalu menjaga inflasi kita dalam posisi yang aman sesuai target di APBN. Ada langkah-langkah inovatif lain yang bersifat juga penyelesaian jangka panjang, karena kita tahu persis bahwa rupiah ini selalu menjadi hal yang menakutkan untuk kalangan kita, industri ini. Kita harus berpikir dalam 5-10 tahun yang akan datang bahwa rupiah ini bisa menguat tidak saja pada posisi kemarin di 15.000, tetapi lebih jauh secara perlahan bisa kembali pada posisi setidaknya di bawah 10.000.
Ahmad Najib also urged Bank Indonesia to be resilient against external and internal pressures. Proper management of the rupiah exchange rate is important to ensure it does not negatively affect the future government. Andri, TVR Parlemen, reports. Commission 2 of the House urged the General Election Commission to execute responsibilities effectively for upcoming simultaneous regional head elections. The House also points out the need to anticipate and mitigate potential issues. Member of Commission 2 of the House, Gus Pardigaus, demands the General Election Commission or KPU to prepare for the 2024 simultaneous regional head elections professionally and with integrity to prevent the influence of political factors. Monitoring the distribution of election logistics is necessary to prevent delays in reaching local communities across Indonesia. Central KPU commissioners need to guide and educate KPU branches during the 2024 simultaneous regional head elections, ensuring the regulations are implemented for legitimate democratic processes.
Jangan sampai terjadi hal-hal yang tidak diinginkan, misalkan keterlambatan, salah kirim, dan lain sebagainya. Begitu juga kita berharap bahwa tahapan-tahapan itu perlu dilakukan sesuai dengan apa yang sudah dirancang. Ini dimaksudkan adanya tahapan-tahapan itu kan agar pekerjaan itu betul-betul terukur sesuai dengan jadwal yang sudah digariskan. Ini dimaksudkan sehingga tidak terjadi tumpang tindih.
Additionally, Gus Pardigaus also urges synergy between the Regional Election Commission and Election Supervisory Board at the regional level regarding voter data from the local civil registry office to ensure that deceased persons are not included in the voter data. Bondan Imana, TVR Parlemen, report.
Following observation of the 2024 Hajj Pilgrimage, Commission 8 of the House has recommended the formation of ad hoc committee to be responsible for evaluating the facilities and services offered to Indonesian pilgrims.
Member of Commission 8 of the House, John Kennedy Aziz, stated to ensure a smooth Hajj experience for future pilgrims, the ad hoc Hajj committee needs to be formed immediately to address the issues identified in previous implementations. He emphasized the committee should be collaborative, involving various commissions and institutions.
Harapan kami tentu dengan dibentuknya pansus ini, ya tentu ada perbaikan tentang pelaksanaan ibadah haji ke depan. Karena Kementerian Agama itu adalah mitra kerja Komisi 8. Keterkaitan dari perjalanan ibadah haji ini melibatkan kementerian lembaga lain yang mitra kerja di luar Komisi 8, ada Komisi 1, ada Komisi 3, ada Komisi 5, ada Komisi 9, maka untuk perbaikannya secara menyeluruh kita harus melibatkan antar komisi ini.
Furthermore, John Kennedy highlighted the primary focus of the ad hoc committee on Hajj is to follow up on issues related to Hajj facilities and services such as catering, accommodation, and transportation during the 2024 Hajj pilgrimage. He hoped the evaluations from the supervisory team of the House can be promptly addressed and improved by the Ministry of Religious Affairs for future Hajj implementations. Arif Naka, TVR Parlemen, report.
Indonesian driving license valid in all ASEAN countries. Complete information after the break. Stay tuned on House News. Great news for Indonesians who travel or work in Southeast Asian countries. Starting from June 1st, 2025, Indonesian driver license will be recognized and valid in Asian countries.
Quoted from SE Asia, this information was shared through the social media account of the Jakarta Metropolis Traffic Management Center, which received a positive response from the public. Indonesian driving license would be recognized in 8 Asian countries, namely the Philippines, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Myanmar, Brunei, Singapore, and Malaysia. With this policy in place, drivers will no longer have to face the administrative hassle of obtaining an international driver license when driving in those countries. This obviously saves time and money and provides convenience for tourists and frequent travelers. Brigadier General Police Yusri Yunus, Registration and Identification Director of Indonesian National Police, mentioned the national identification number will be used as the driving license number in the future. This marks a progressive move towards integrating driving license document with other national documents like taxpayer identification number, Social Security Administration, and National Identity Card. In addition to providing convenience, the implementation of this rule also demonstrates increased cooperation and mutual recognition among ASEAN countries in the transportation sector. This is in line with ASEAN's vision to create a more integrated and harmonious region, where its citizens can move very freely and easily.
In 2023, Indonesia launched Satria-1, claiming the title of Asia's largest internet satellite. This technology aims to bridge digital disparity by delivering high-speed internet to remote regions across the archipelago.
Satria-1 is Indonesia's first fully government-owned and controlled internet satellite. Satria-1, short for Satellite Republik Indonesia, was built by Thales Alenia Space in Cannes, France. The project began in 2020 and involved cooperation between the Ministry of Communication and Information Technology and PT Satelit Nusantara III. With an estimated cost of $500 million, Indonesia positioned itself as the largest satellite-owning country in Asia and the fifth largest in the world. The satellite was launched from the Kennedy Space Center, Florida, USA, using SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket founded by Elon Musk. Satria-1 is placed in geostationary orbit over Papua Island. It utilizes very high throughput satellite technology and has a capacity of 150 GB per second. The satellite aims to provide internet services to Indonesians in remote, frontline, and autonomous region. It uses air transmission operations that can reach all of Indonesia from Sabang to Merauke, from Miangas to Rote Island, covering more than 17,000 islands and 270 million inhabitants. The satellite is expected to have positive impact on Indonesia's development, especially in education, health, public services, and community empowerment. To operate, Satria-1 utilized 11 gateways or ground stations located in various locations.
WhatsApp is testing some new features for video calls. The company is bringing some new filters that will elevate the joy of the conversation. This feature will also provide more privacy with the ability to add different filters to the video.
Wabeta Info, a website known for tracking WhatsApp updates, reported that the popular messaging app is working on 3 exciting new features for video calls, namely filters, backgrounds, and effects. WhatsApp has brought new augmented reality effects that will allow users to do more interactive things with video calls and also get an overall visual experience. Along with this, users would get the ability to change facial filters to make their skin appear more smooth and increase visibility in low-light conditions. Apart from testing the new filters and AR effects, WhatsApp is developing the ability to change and edit the background during video calls. With this ability, users can benefit from customizing their surroundings and blurring distractions. Furthermore, WhatsApp now offers a self-messaging feature for its users. This new feature, initially available only on the WhatsApp beta version, is now accessible for both Android and iOS. Earlier, users had to save their number and create a group to send messages to themselves. But now, WhatsApp has announced the convenience of sending messages to one's number without any hassle. This feature was developed in response to users seeking shortcuts to save various important messages and files outside of a notepad. Sending messages to oneself can also be used to store various messages, links, photos, and videos sent by other users. In the last couple of years, WhatsApp has brought many new features and improvements to the applications, making it more secure, convenient, and even fun to use.
And that's the House News for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of House News only on TVR Parlemen.